Now, this is early in the morning, and I've put 3 tapes up, and I'm going to try to put this fourth one. Some of my tapes, like the picture I took yesterday, and I might add this, I don't think I've ever seen pending on. It goes up to YouTube, and then I did delete it, but I know that the videos are good because I have put them up on Google Plus. I hope they don't get to Google Plus. But I had a hard time yesterday using their Wi-Fi, so to put the videos up, so I transferred to my own provider, and I finally got most of them up, I believe, but somehow they were blocking them, and now then, what happened is they're making me leave. This has been ongoing, and I've shown letters from where I live. Let me say it one more time. This is Affordable Corporate Suites in Roanoke. This is Salem, Roanoke. It's all like one town in Benton. Now, State Trooper Barton is the reason I'm saying this. Took me here, his wife did, in August of 2009. And she's just saying I paid my rent, and that's when I came. And she still got her job, and this is part of what they threaten with. If they don't, it's illegal, they have a choice. But anyway, his wife brought me down off Roanoke Mountain where they are a retired state trooper, and they were hosts there during the night, which allowed them, by the way, to bring me down here, and it looked good the next day. During the night, I had fuel. I'm talking about fuel poured on my Sierra tent, and I had to sit out at the picnic table the rest of the night. They brought me, I had money to go to somewhere else, but they she insisted really to bring me here, and they paid security deposit with a credit card, theirs. I paid 17 months of living in hell, this is assault, deliberately using chemicals, and you got the United States going over to Syria, condemning them. But anyway, I'm allergic to chemicals, and I've put this, I have an immune disorder. I should be able to live anywhere. I breathe it. So there's no cure other than to get away from it. So when it's deliberately being soaked on your bed, and no law will protect me, and where I'm living, they demand to come in and clean, and I finally told them I've developed shingles. I'm 75 years old. I've developed shingles, and the doctor said it's from I've had to soak up the chemicals. Nobody will touch it where I've lived. And the stress and my low immune system already, I've got the shingles, and that causes nerve damage. You know, they don't care here. This is what's been going on, and I told them they couldn't come in, that I had gotten so sick from them coming in. They'll get on the floor. How much damage can I do, or dirt? They get in the bathroom and really spray, and man, I even read about them in one of the travel things where people come in, and at one of their other locations, the man couldn't get them to clean. He was here on corporate business, and for 4 months, I think he said, he couldn't get them to clean his. So anyway, I took a video yesterday after I got the letter to vacate. I don't know how legal it is, but anyway, they can make my life miserable, make me move by putting so many chemicals on. I got a video, it won't go up. I opened the door, and the guy's there with a big, huge spray gun and goggles, and he's taking up part of the sidewalk, or if you want to call it, it's right outside my door, and my air conditioning. So that's why I'm so sick. The stuff came in. He said it was just water. That's a lie. My body reacts to it. Now they're coming back to varnish it, put varnish on it. So anyway, I'm going to quit that, and I'm going to say at affordable when I hope you get the gist of it. The Linda, the state trooper's wife, Carl Barton's wife, brought me down here, and this is affordable over there. I'm at corporate in Salem, where this is going on at this time. And she told me, she said, and the same thing's going to happen. I'm going to run out of video here. She says, this is how we run you with chemicals. She says, we're Americans. We're above the law. I'm 75 years old, and everybody's benefited from my kidnapping, and I've been through hell every day. So now I want to show, I was kidnapped in 41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama, given the name of a twin. Lina Dempsey killed both twins. I found out in 83 when I was in a political campaign and flown out to Larry Flint's. I'd written a book on mind control and programming, and the person that shot him was programmed to shoot him. And Larry McDonald, one of the doctors I wrote about, was on the plane KAL that was shot down by the Soviets August the 31st of 83. I was flown out to Flint's, and he endorsed me. And Hustler, and he even said I knew who was responsible for his shooting, and I could go on, but I wanted to get this on if I can. Now, this is Carl Preston Dempsey, the twin, and they've gone back, and when I was at the British Embassy, well, I think they call it the Embassy of England. They've taken everything. When they kidnapped me, my father's King Edward VIII, and he was married to Wallace Simpson, so that whole, well, listen to me. I'm trying to do this. He was not married to Wallace Simpson. A double imposter married Wallace. I am going to show that picture real quick. This is Wallace, and this is the imposter. That is not my father. He was married to Claudia O'Keeffe, who's American, and my aunt, her sister, is artist Georgia O'Keeffe, and they're Irish. This is my dad, a decent man. They put a 99-year seal on it, and his own brother, Elizabeth's father, they're illegal, hijacked the monarchy with Joe Kennedy and the Illuminati, the New World Order that's in place now, the Rockefellers and Rothschilds that control the media. Okay, they kidnapped me. My own uncle was in on it, and I'm heir to the British Crown and the legal one. So they've done a little bit of everything. I'm 75 years old, and being told to get out of here tomorrow because they're using chemicals on me, and if you don't hear it all, it makes it sound like I'm babbling or something. Anyway, Carl was, they changed the date. They gave the birth date. It may be the day I was born. I remember a picture when they left me here. It was two men, left me in Moulton. It was two men, and I remember the picture and what I looked like. So I had to have been about 2 years old. So when I got the birth certificates, and this is illegal, it says so right on the birth certificate because that's used for legal and passports. They've actually marked through the birth date on there, and they left the 8, and they changed it to January, looks like the 7th of 19-something. But anyway, Lina Dempsey is their mother, and this is the death certificate for Carl. And there was no doctor. They just took him and put him in a box and buried him. And she killed both of them, Peggy and Carl. Her own sister finally admitted it. Annie Carter Ms. Ezra Carter out of Carlisle, Kentucky, when I had so much on me, the Hustler magazine and all that. Now, this is the name I still have to go by, Peggy N. Dempsey. And they've changed the date on there, but here they just went through and put January, it looks like. I don't know what's behind it. And the 7 is even different from the one on Carl, the twin. And they just left this one 38. They didn't even change it to 39, the date they gave me. And this is Lina, and she would have faced the death penalty in Moulton back then. Now, I'm going to go out. This is going to go off. I'm trying to show what they're doing to me, and I'll say this. This is, I wrote about mind control murders, and they're done in patterns, and the ones next door in Virginia Tech, the mass shootings, and I've shown the pictures on the other. But this is my uncle, meeting in '39, the year I was born, with Roosevelt, and